Hello gentlemen, I finally have something for you on this channel. So today I want to welcome all the men who watch me and of course all the ladies out there who still watch me even though it's more of a men's video. These are the most sexy, intoxicating, panty dropping fragrances for men for summertime in particular. And I actually have quite a long list for you guys because I know it's been a long time coming and I have curated fragrances that are just phenomenal if you want to smell sophisticated, sexy, sometimes loud, and in general to die for. So let's go ahead and jump in, my darlings. There are just a couple that I do not have with me, so I'm gonna talk about them very quickly at the beginning and we are gonna move on to the ones I have. So the first one is actually one of my favorite scents for men. It's such a classic and I feel like it's a little bit underrated just because there is Bleu de Chanel. And this is actually a better Chanel for men. And that is Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. So good. So good. If you want to smell like a man who comes from old money and he's just resting at the best resort or actually his own house with stuff at the Hamptons Beach, then this is for you. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't think there is a better fragrance for men from Chanel, to be very honest with you. It is a aromatic woody vanilla scent, very long lasting, especially that Eau Extrême version. It is just too good, too good. I do love Bleu de Chanel, all its versions. But for me, if you really want to go top notch, then go for Allure Homme Sport. So that is the first one. And the second one is definitely cheaper. And that is from, okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of the sexiest range of fragrances for men, for summertime in particular, and that is Versace Eros. And what I want to talk about is Eros Flame, the red one. As much as I adore the blue bottles, eau de toilette, eau de parfum, doesn't matter, I think the flame one spices things up a little bit for summertime because it is actually spicy. So think of Eros, the original Eros, with added spiciness and some warmth to it. I really love it. You know, to me, the bottles are also very nice. In Eros Flame, I also feel like there is more vanilla. So think of the original Eros with added pepper, quite a bit of pepper, and more vanilla in the base. Very good scent. Also, instead of apples, you have more citruses. I really like it. And the longevity is good. You know, I feel like all Eros fragrances, even that old good Eau de Toilette, the first one that was released, was fine. So I don't think you have to worry about that. So yeah, that is from Versace. And now I am gonna move on to my massive basket that I have in front of me. So let's start with a fragrance that is catered towards all my amber lovers. And if you do not know already, I have a discount code for all Nomade fragrances, and the one I really want to recommend you is Ambre Khandjar. Even though I do wear it myself, I most of the time mix it with something that will give me more femininity. But for a dude, if you want to be very sexy, think of a oriental dessert, sexy, almost to be eaten by a girl, then this is it. This is so good, so sophisticated. If you like oriental touches in your fragrances, then this is it for you. So long lasting, so beautifully blended. You know, I know there are so many amber fragrances on the market, especially for men. But this one has a nice twist to it. It's been created by Jérôme de Marino, who I also worked with. And this has a lot of vanilla and orris, so it will give you some powderiness. It also has plum and mandarin orange at the top, which makes it quite appropriate for summer, and also quite a bit of ylang ylang, which is not too common in men's scents, but trust me, it works. Trust me, it works. At the very base, you've got benzoin and patchouli and sandalwood. Guys, just try it. Just try it and thank me later. To me, this is sexy, this is sophisticated, and this is bougie as fuck. So check it out. Check it out and get it with my discount code if you're interested. All right, next, this is an absolute staple. And this is Oud Wood from Tom Ford. Such a good scent. I would say Oud Wood, the original, would be great for summertime, and Oud Wood, the extreme version, would be more towards winter, autumn, winter time. I know on many people it really doesn't last, but I always smell it in the air when my partner wears it, so I don't think it is that bad. Beautiful introduction to oud. This is way less Middle Eastern than Ambre Khandjar, you know, so this is your primary school kind of a scent when it comes to Middle Eastern, and this is your professional. All right, so yeah, if you want to try out some ouds, if you want to be sexy but also in that slight oriental realm, then try Oud Wood. You know, it's a bestseller for a reason, and it is very sexy. I must say, it is very sexy. I love smelling it. Truly love smelling it. Okay, next I have something very bougie, but guys, let me tell you, this is so flippin' sexy on a man. I had no idea until my partner wore it, and I was like, what is happening? Like, what is happening to me? Please tell me, because I don't know. This is Fragrance de Bois Oud Rose Intense. And when I first received this, I was pretty sure that I would wear it myself. But no, this is a fragrance for men, for sure. This is a fruity rose oud scent, and it is so good. Oh yeah, this is sex in a bottle. It has some like aromatic freshness, like it's almost cold. It does have that rose and a lot of fruitiness, but to me it's so masculine, sexy. It's insane, truly insane. This is like the bougiest man in the room. It's very loud. This fragrance projects like a beast. Truly a beast. If you have money to splurge on a scent, try this one out, guys. You will not regret it. It's so good. I fell in love with it on a man. I didn't think I would love this fragrance at all until I gave it to a partner of mine to wear for a night out. Eye roll, but in a good way. Whew, guys, it's getting hot in here, truly, not only from the lights around me. Okay, so that was the most expensive fragrance on this list. I will get better in price now. Let's go with a oldie but a goodie, and quite underrated, I feel like, these days. This is perfect if you want to do sports. Also for everyday wear, yes, for work, etc. But for sports, you will leave such an amazing trail of scent, and it will really mesh well with the sweat of yours, okay? Trust me. This is Molecule All 2 from Essentric Molecules, and this is pretty much pure Ambroxan. And you know what? Skip Dior Sauvage. You do not need it. All you need is pretty much this. Just get yourself an easy peasy Ambroxan fragrance and it will smell way better on you than Dior Sauvage ever will. So yeah, this one, even though it's just an eau de toilette, lasts perfectly well. You do not have to worry about it. And also the bottle is so thin and small that you can always, you know, have it with you and respray if needed. Phenomenal fragrance. I do wear it myself because I like unisex, but if you love Ambroxan and you want something that will last, will perform in the heat, then just good old Molecule All 2, phenomenal. All right, what do we have next? I have a fragrance from Sora Dora, and guys, this is so good and so sexy. Another one that leaves an intoxicating trail. It's a panty dropper for me, definitely, and that is Sora Dora Gladiator. Of course, the name says it all. Very, very masculine name. And I must say that I didn't expect much from this scent until my partner wore it. So for Sora Dora, I do have a discount code, so do not forget to use it if you want to purchase this scent. This is one of the best citrus, aromatic, fruity fragrance for men because it's easy to wear but also very unique and sexy. If you love pineapple touches, if you love fragrances like Bad Boy from Carolina Herrera or Mont Blanc, I think it's Explorer, or even Roja Elysium, then this is your next best thing on your shelf. This to me is so sexy and so well done. You have a lot of grapefruit and mint here. You have a lot of pineapple here, as I said. Quite a bit of citruses, loads of tonka, quite a bit of patchouli, woody notes, vetiver, some white florals and apple as well. But to me, I would say completely skip on Herrera Bad Boy, skip on Roja, which is so expensive. Just get yourself Sora Dora, because I feel like performance-wise, Sora Dora is one of the best on the market. Oh la la. Oh, so good. So good for summertime. Of course, because of that amount of citruses and mint and so much pineapple, it will be only best for spring, summer. For winter, you definitely need another video of mine, but for summertime, you need this, guys. You need this, and now you can get it with my discount code. It's so worth it, and you don't need to overspray this because it really is a beast. Next one that I have is Urbane from Vivamor Fragrances, and of course I have a discount for that too. This is, to me, a perfect citrus that is so well balanced. It is not too offensive, yet it has quite a bit of sexiness. I feel like for some reason women really like some sweetness on a man. Like for example, I really do not enjoy scents like Fahrenheit from Dior, right? This one, even though it's mostly aromatic, musky amber, it does have some nice sweetness. So mainly you get grapefruit and citruses at the top with some pepper. You get a lot of lavender and cardamom along with gin and neroli, which is definitely noticeable here. And then the base is amber musky. And what I love about this is because that gin and neroli blend together so well. It's so well done. To me, this is another fragrance for a very bougie, sophisticated man who has its account full and he is ready to rock the world in the summer. So if you are looking for a great vacation scent, then that will give you a lot of freshness and not too much sweetness, then Urbane is phenomenal. If you want more sweetness, then I would go for Sora Dora. But this one is not too sweet, you know, that gin mellows it down a little bit. All right, next one. If you love sandalwood, I highly recommend Island Lush from Gold-Fielded Bags. Well, no, one of the newer releases. I smelt it on the owner during a private party in Milan, and he smelled phenomenal. There was such an amazing trail of scent after him, and this scent is unwashable, truly unwashable, to the point that when my man wears it, he basically leaves it on the car seat, which is insane, but this is how strong the scent is. Beautiful sandalwood, beautiful sandalwood, so worth having if you like woody, creamy, but also dry woods. Then Island Lush is gonna be your new best friend. Now, this to me is actually, I think, the most sexy fragrance for men ever created, one of the sexiest, and that is Intimus from Navitus. And this is so good. This is like a men's version, proper men's version of Baccarat Rouge. This is sugary sweet. It does have quite a bit of sugar to it, but for some reason it's so masculine, so masculine, being sweet. It's insane. Very sexy fragrance, very sexy fragrance. This has nothing to do with your citruses, summery scents, you know, typical refreshing scents. No, this is for your summer nights out, for dates in particular, for days that end in the morning, so to speak, for sure. Women will love it. I don't know any woman who doesn't love it on a guy. So Intimus is phenomenal, great longevity and projection. As I always say about this, this is such a well done fragrance. Wow, just wow. Okay, now if you want something super beachy, like salty, beachy, with phenomenal performance, then I highly recommend J.U.S. Ambraser. And this is a great salty fragrance. It's a citrusy, woody, salty fragrance. It smells like beachy breeze. It smells like ocean waves. I mean, not really, but it's just good, okay? It's a little bit like coconutty, but not too much. It's not like, you know, those feminine suntan lotion scents, not at all. This is a masculine beachy scent, all right? Ambraser is phenomenal. Even though I love fragrances like this, I cannot wear it on its own. It's too masculine for me. It is considered amber mainly, but you also get a lot of salt here. You get a lot of citruses like citron and bergamot. You get pepper and labdanum, and also ambroxan. Very long lasting, and J.U.S. kindly offers a discount code. I know the bottle is not the prettiest, but I think it's still worth having because you have a performance monster that will give you compliments from other men, probably, and women for sure, like for sure. Very good one. So if you are planning vacation, then you need this for sure. Okay, what do we have next? Next one, I have something that is new to me, and I have discovered this brand recently, and I must say they are phenomenal, but typically for men in my opinion. This is called Hima Jomo, and this is Summer in Paro. And basically the whole brand is inspired by Himalayan area and Nepal, and this is Summer in Paro. And this is honey and petitgrain. This is amyris and benzoin and labdanum and balsam fir and patchouli and sandalwood. This is so beautiful, and I must say also the bottle is very sophisticated and masculine in my opinion. Beautiful and simple. It's even perfect for you to have it in your car, you know, and just respray after work if you're having your date, you know, afterwards. this is very, very nice. This is like woody aromatic with that bits of honey here and there. And that's basically the only sweetness that you get. Otherwise, it's more like amber balsamic and a little bit spicy. Quite warm of a scent, and in general, panty dropper for sure. Good lasting power and very, very good price. So I highly recommend this one. Next, what do I have next? This is so good. Room 1015, and it is called 1015. This is so phenomenal for a guy. I would say for women, go for Sonic Flower, and if you want a men's equivalent of that fragrance, go for 1015. I love it on a dude. I truly, truly love it on a dude. This to me is like a woody, powdery, a little bit citrusy, but not too much, violet fragrance. Now, if you know violet, it can be a little bit like iris that goes into that lipsticky tones. But for me, this is very mellow here. And it's blended so, so well. It's like a perfect powdery summer scent for men. I would say this is a perfect spring-summer fragrance for men who like powdery. If you are a fan of your own range, then this will be your best friend for summer, because it is kind of like that, but so perfect for summer. Ooh, and so sexy. That creamy sandalwood here. Oh, guys, you need to try this. And the discount code will be in the description box. And last but not least, I have something for forest lovers, and I have Commodity Moss. This is the best eucalyptus mossy fragrance I have ever tried. It is extremely refreshing. It is very masculine, but also will give you kind of an aromatherapy at the same time. Oh, so good. So good, this one. Very fresh. I think apart from the beachy one, Ambraser, and maybe Urbane, this will be the freshest scent in here. Because of that eucalyptus, you get like this blast of almost aquatic slap on your face, pretty much. Incredible. This is so beautiful. It really does smell like forest, but like a tropical tropical forest. That's what I mean. Really good one. I have the expressive version. There's also bold one, which is even more masculine, and the mellow one, which is more unisex, you know, like in between. This is like a perfect balance of the two. I think if you want something like that, then I will go with the expressive, the normal version as well. Phenomenal scent. Really, really good one. Super versatile. It is sexy but calming. So I really like it for that. Sexy but calming. Isn't that a gorgeous combination, right? And last but not least, that is the last one. I have L'Ocas Parfum Liqueur BPM. And this, I would say, is good for all year round use, but if you are planning a night out during the summertime, then, and if you like boozy, then you will love it. There is a very short-term discount code going on with the brand, so check it out if you are interested. I really like it on myself because they are all unisex, but I do prefer it on a man way more. To me, it does have more masculine facets because of its booziness, but summer appropriate booziness. It is very intoxicating if worn by a man. And this is liquor and tobacco and pear fragrance. So you have that slight fruity touch. You also have some leather and cashmere in, and I feel like because of that leather, it is leaning masculine and very sexy. This is like a strong, powerful man who just wants to have fun that night. You know what I mean? He is out and about and he's looking for the next prey. Truly. Yeah, I like it. I like it though. I like that vibe. I'm not gonna lie. You know, confidence is the best fragrance for you, but if you want something more than confidence, then you have a great list from me. And that is it, my dear gentlemen. I really hope you enjoyed this, and let me know how you liked it. Give me your feedback in the comments so I can see if I should produce more fragrance related videos for men. So that is it, and thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.